Right, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a couple of Gameboy Pockets. Now, they don't look the best. There's some kind of bubble here, so I'm not sure what that's about. And when you fire this one on, that screen doesn't look very happy. And this one has what look like watermarks and a bubble, and again it doesn't look very happy. Does the volume work on that one? No, the volume doesn't work on that one either. But let's see if either one plays a game. These were an eBay purchase. It was 20 quid for the pair. So yeah, that one appears to work. Yep. So yep, okay, that works. It's just a screen. Let's have a look at this pink one. Seems to be firing up okay. Yep, left and right, up and down. I mean, that looks like it's been water damaged. So let's sling all this to the side. Let's put the batteries to one side. I know they're cheap and cheerfuls. I can't remember where they came from. I think I borrowed them from work, but still, I'll take them back when they're flat. Hopefully we can do something with these screens. Oh, we're missing a screw from there. That's okay. I'm sure I'll find one on the desk. So, it's quite a nice case on this one. It's not bad. But so let's get the board out. Yeah, that'll do for a screw. Look at that. See, found one already. We'll pop the screen connectors, take that out of there, put the board to one side, and let's have a look at this screen if we can get... Oh wow, someone has tried to heat up the ribbon connector by the looks of it, and not succeeded. But it's these water looking marks that bug me more. Because that shouldn't be under there. Well, I imagine that needs to be on there because it looks like it's a polarizing filter. I've got a feeling we're going to need to replace the screen on both of these, because I reckon that's flux or something funky. I'll be back. Right, I've been off and had a look, and it would appear I don't have a replacement screen for one of these, so I'm not really sure what we're going to do, because well, it's a pain in the backside. I am going to put that in there. I'm going to put the back on. So yeah, without a polarizer we can't see anything. That makes it look grey, that makes it look the proper colour. But we have definitely got a line across there. Let's give the back of this a bit of a heating, shall we? I mean, that proper, yeah, I've just melted the thing entirely. So that's knackered that screen up. I mean, it was knackered anyway, so, well, while we're in here, let's pull them apart. Well, this is what happens when you're an idiot. I mean, that screen was half dead anyway. Because of this crap that's under the glass. How do we get under there? Can I even get under there? Can I heat it up to get rid of that? And that's going to be a no. because we've now melted whatever's under there is slowly cooking out. Like properly knackered. Oh, that does not smell good. But yeah, that's cream crackered. Shall we have a look at the other one? What do you reckon? Do you reckon someone's had a go at trying to repair this one as well? I mean, what I will end up doing is getting a couple of the funny playing backlit screens, or just waiting until I find a Gameboy Pocket. Oh look, that one's missing one as well. These have definitely been apart before. I mean, I'm not begrudging the £20 I paid for them, even if I can't get one of them to work currently, because 20 quid for like a tenner each, that's sort of boot sale money, and you don't expect things at boot sales to always work. Oh look, that's fallen out. There's plenty of spare parts in here to make this worthwhile. But let's get this out. So let's just try the other board in here, and also this one doesn't look like it's been attacked. So I'm just going to try the other screen, because that looked like it well, it just didn't look quite right, so it gave me the inkling that that's got an air bubble in it. Well, let's just try it. Why? These are both Gameboy Pockets, aren't they? MGB 001, MGB 001. But for some reason, this one here doesn't have the LED. Well, now I'm just confused. I'm going to put it in the back in this one. Just call me Mr. Confused. Let's get some batteries. Oh, let's try that again. Only this time I'm going to try and heat up the back of this without destroying everything. We've made it worse. Yeah, these do not go well with heat. So yeah, both of these are going to go in a corner until I have some funny playing screens. Although let's just have a little tinker, because there's no volume, is there? Let's at least get some volume on this. I'm not too fussed about those screens, but it would be nice to get some volume on this. If that doesn't work, I might just try replacing the speaker. Right, no joy with that. Let's have this speaker off. And let's nick the one from the other one. Put that on there. All right, we're on. Still no noise. Well, that's interesting. Is it? Is it interesting? No, no, it's not. makes no noise at all. That's disappointing, is what that is. Although I don't think this game has any sort of sound. Where's Pikachu? Oh, by the way, this Pokemon Yellow is the one where I swapped it onto a brand new board from what they call PCB Way, and yeah, I had to order more in the end because they were too fat, but this one is just about good enough and will work, he says. Now it's on camera, it bloody won't work, will it? Nope, there it is. So Pikachu should be making some noise. He's not. I'm going to have a look for some headphones. I had some. They were just laying on the floor. Clearly I've tidied them. And by tidied, I mean I've just put them somewhere else. And I've completely forgotten where. Never tidy up, ever. You lose things like that. I suppose I better put you on pause. I've just left it running, and it's making a noise. And now it's stopped. I wonder if it's the thing on the back, the wheel. How do I even get that off? This. How does one remove one of those? Well, I suppose we're going to find out, aren't we? I'll tell you what, let's not do it on that one. Let's get the other Gameboy Pocket board I have laying about, and let's just see if that does anything. Get in the shell. I don't know if this board's good or not, so I don't want to start stripping it, although I'm going to go with not. More than likely. Volume all the way there. Let's say these batteries are knackered. Let's get the other ones in. We know they definitely. Well, I don't know if that works or not, because it didn't make a noise. Let's see if it comes up with a picture. What a picture, what a picture. Oh dear. Yeah, that one is knackered, so I don't mind stripping bits off of it. That's okay. Shall we see if we can take the wheel off? So I need to get that off somehow. I know what I'll do. I'll get the board holder out, heat it from underneath and try and lift it off. That's a good idea. Yes, let's do that. Right, I've taped it up with some Captain tape because I don't want to melt the underside of it. And now I'm going to heat the living daylights out of this, and it will either come off or it won't. That looks like it's just come off. So that was ridiculously easy. I'm going to replace this board, get the other one, and I'll be back. This one, I don't really care if it gets mangled, because it's probably not working, although if it is, then, well, that's the end of it, I suppose. And that one's off as well. I am curious as to yeah, it does still spin, but I want to put the other one back on now. What do we reckon? Are those nice and set? I'll give them a proper look in a second, but gonna get it unplugged and we'll try it again. Right. I mean, that's not a great job, but I'll tidy them up in a minute. To put And that's a no. Let's turn it off. Let's put a screen in. And I'll just leave it. Because that did start making a noise. In fact, I should probably tidy them up as well. Get a bit of solder on them. Right. Well, that's nice. They look better at least. But yeah. Turns out that probably wasn't the problem then. Could be anything. But I want to put the screen on. I'm just going to leave it to run. If after a few minutes it actually starts making a noise, then it's probably capacitor related. Right. Yeah, nothing yet. I'm going to leave that for a minute and come back if it makes a noise. Well, I've left it for a while and you make up your own mind. No noise. It's going to be a pain now. But now it's making noise. So I'm not really 100% sure. But it could be capacitors. So what I'm going to do is take the batteries out. I'm going to put it back together and I'm going to order some of those, what are they called? Oh yeah, screens. The funny playing screens. And we'll come back to this video in about 6 years' time for a follow-up. Helps if that stays in. I mean, that doesn't help, does it? But I'll put it back together and we'll come back for a follow-up when we've got some funny playing screens. So instead of struggling with that, I'm going to bid you adieu and I'll see you in the next one and we'll follow this up soon. Right, bye. Right, let's get back to it. It's been flipping ages and I think this is the one that wasn't making noise, but apparently it does now. So that's good. I haven't actually done anything to it. I just left it to run for a bit and yeah, now it sort of makes noise. So that solved itself. But the screen's still proper knackered. Fortunately, things have arrived. Let's chuck the silver one to the side. We'll get that open in a minute. And we've got these wonderful high-speedido kits, which are, well, hopefully nice backlit LCD kits. So let's see what we have. We'll get it back apart again. And then we'll work out what we're doing. Because I think the last time I looked at this was around a month ago. The screens didn't take that long to arrive. I just took that long to order them. Yeah, I'm not really on the ball. Toy them out. Now, people keep asking in videos what screwdrivers I use. Obviously the ones you can see there, this one and the blue one, positive and trialing, they came in a set, but also with this I got these, and these are the ones which will have been in most of the other videos because these are quite recent. But yeah, these just came with the set. So we've got a, is it 360? Is it 060 times 50? 360 by 50 posi screwdriver, and .360 by 50 Y, and I presume that one's going to be the same, yeah. But I'm going to put them back in the bag to use once these things have been destroyed, because screwdrivers never last too long, and they will be, oh, that's it, I've chucked them in the bag and dropped them on the floor and they've all fell out. Let's get back in the bag. I'll put them somewhere safe. So let's proceed. Get that out. Because that is all Pete-tonged. And let's see what's in this little package here. Sticky things. Presume they're to stop it rattling around. That screen looks smaller than that screen. Wow. Okay. I can see there's some really good instructions with this. He says. That's going to go in there. I presume that's going to go like that. And then we'll pop that in. But for now, this will be our power cable. Do you know what? Let's fix this insulating film to the metal surface on the back of the LCD. Why is it just not there to begin with? Hey, why don't you just make them with that attached? How's that for a flipping good idea? This is to go around something and something. Paste this insulating film on the back of the PCB board. Well, it ain't going to be that side, because that side's fine. But yeah, I'm going to be back in a minute. Right, the that needs to come down to somewhere down here. I'm going to have to go and find out where. Yep, it needs to get soldered onto this. So I'm just going to bodge it on for the time being. Just want to make sure it actually works. So how are we going to do this? You're going to come round here. Not sure if this is even the right way. See, is that gonna... I think this is in the wrong way. Let's have a look. This one here, yep, so that shiny bit needs to come over this side. So you're going to go in there, send your shiny. We have to try and work out how this is going to fit, because that obviously needs to come down here. Oh. Is it going to go like that, is it? Okay. Let's just tape that out. And let's put a single screw in just to hold it in place. Power's on. Let's put this through there. I'm sure there's a better place that can go, because I'm not even sure this is the right way around. Right. Well, it's on. It does work. That cable's in the way. But obviously that is clearly not in the right place. And I've managed to pull off one of the speaker wires. Let's just take them both off. So that'll fit there now. Pokemon's in. So that works nicely. Yeah, I know the file data is destroyed. It's probably because I've got a... Oh, hello there. That's proper mangled. We'll look at that cartridge again later. Not overly fussed about the cartridge right now. It's the one where I replaced the whole PCB. My mission today is to work out this. So that's like here. So I presume that's what these are for. These little plastic bits. Now, we have a new screen to put over it. So let's pop that out. And we can look at this a bit better. Yeah, I've lost all the buttons. So that, it's going to come down like this. That one on that side. That one wedged in that side. That should be about right. I kind of like that. So let's take you out. Presume these are sticky. They might not be. They might just be. They are not sticky. Is it sticky the other side? No. Oh well, they just wedge in there then. Okay. Load of old shit. Oh. Cost saving exercise, hey? Now this, I'm going to fold that to there. That's where I think that's going to go. It'd be really good if I could see what I was doing. How about we just do that? And that goes across. Right. No, the wrong way. That way in. That way. Yep, that's the one. But yet that still isn't gonna go there. Because that's not gonna fold over. I mean, try and fold this at an angle to try and wedge it in this gap here. I need to put all the buttons back. You can't seriously want to go there, can you? No, because that's where this goes and you'll just break it. So no, if you go this side, yeah. What if I were to put this just double back on itself there? Right, let's try that. So does that allow the no, so you can't change the brightness as it's not anywhere reachable, so that's no good. Well, where the bloody hell am I going to put it, and how? So yeah, it's supposed to go under the switch. Oh, I don't think that's going to work somehow. That just looks like it's moving that switch piece about far too often. Let's try and fold it up. Right, we'll try again. Right. Okay, that kind of works. I've turned it off. There will be no sound. Yeah, proper mullered. But we'll sort the cartridge at a later date. The task now is to get the speakers back in. Screw some of it back together. No, you don't live there, do you? You live over here. That's where one of the screws on the back of the case goes. Please make some noise. Right, well, that is still not making noise. Yeah. I am not going to fully put that together yet, but that's coming off. Whether it likes it or not. And then I need to try and get this plastic from here off. Lovely. Peel off the backing on this one. Right, that sits nicely on there. So I'm just going to leave that at full volume over in the background whilst we deal with this crap and fit the other one, which annoyingly doesn't have a battery cover, but still we'll deal with that. With any luck, that will start making some noise in a bit, but we'll revisit it. This should be nice and easy now we know what we're doing. I just hope I've got the first half of this video still. I do have a habit of deleting things if they've caused me trouble. But still, I guess we'll find out when it comes to stitch them all together. Right. Phillips. It's come out nicely. Still no noise from Pokemon. I just wonder if I haven't plugged that in properly. Quite possible. So we've got another one of these. I'll start the skinny one side, and I'll drop the fat one on the other side. There you go. So that's nice and tight, like a tiger. Austin. Ta-da. This one's going to go on the back of there. Like so. That one goes that way. Okay, maybe it was meant to go that way round, because that's gone in much easier this time. Have a screw in here. Still haven't got any noise out of that pink one. Normally, like, to get it going before, I just left it running and it started making a noise. Hang on, you heard that, didn't you? That just made, like, it just made noise on its own. Right, let's leave it for a bit longer. I've got a feeling that is going to require a couple of capacitors replacing. Oh, well that's handy, isn't it? That's just come off of there. Good job we've got the soldering iron to hand, so we can just tack it back on there. See, I've not touched this. I think it's could be the wheel, but we replaced the wheel on it. a nice blob of solder on there. Here's a top tip if you're soldering to the power point.
How many points do you think you got, Michael?
Right, sweet conversation sorted. That's just decided it wants to make noise all the time now. Has it stopped again? Who knows? I'm gonna, yeah, that's a funny one. But if I turn it all the way off, turn it all the way on. So I reckon the sound capacitors are a bit wonky on that. We're going to have a look at them in a minute, once this one's put together. Random errant piece of metal in there, I don't need that. Now where's the lid? I'll get that in there. Yeah, that works much better, he says. Oh, hang on. I haven't put these in. Right, I'll have a couple of screws. We've kept the original shells. Obviously I'm going to peel all that off and do it in a minute. You can go off. So for some reason that cartridge doesn't want to fit. It does. Batteries. Okay, what's wrong here then? Does that still make a noise? Oh, we're having fun with this today, aren't we? Nope, no noise. Oh, and there's noise. Ah, that's not plugged in. Shush. PITA. Yay, that's better. Yep, that works. Sound works. That's really weird. Let's get Mr. Chew in. get some screws in here as well. So this one has gone back together nicely. Right, this one works. It has sound all the time. But we still need to have a little look at that other one. And I probably need to order a battery cover for this, because I haven't got one. Shush, mate. So, the silver one is all good. We have now replaced the screen. I've got to pull this off actually, haven't I? Stupid, but tasty. And yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll deal with the data save file thing later. So that is job done. Once I pick that off, it's a shame because these aren't actually that bad, but the other ones are glass and fit better and display the screen properly. So leave that there for a sec. Just get under here. Get that off of there. And yeah, that can go on there. And looks a lot better. Perfect. So let's sling that one to the side. And let's go back to this other one. See, no sound. Now we know the speakers are okay, because it does make noise eventually. So let's move you out of the way. And I think these two are the those two there. Hello. Those two there are for the sound. So I'll be back. Well, let's just replace those two and these two. So what have we got? We've got a blurry mess. Hello, phone. Do you want to there we go. A 100, a 330, a 100 and a 33. Let's start with this one. Right, that's one off, and there goes that. then I'm going to find myself a nice 100. Which way round are they? Positive and negative. Brilliant. Negative being the short one. Gonna bend my legs out. Where's that best to go? Down there. Yeah, I mean, if I hold that there, is it gonna potentially fit? Yeah, okay. We'll try that to start with. See if it sits upright. Maybe a bit shorter. Does the shell fit? Just about. So, nope. That's done bugger all to solve it. Next, what's this? Was that actually 100? No, you plonker. It's 330. Let's take you off. Let's get a 330. Oh, wow. That's a big boy. It's a bit of a chunky monkey. Right, let's trim this one up. I mean, that's going to be fun. Let's now they're not quite level. What a surprise, it doesn't properly fit. But still, as long as I can get that battery in. Does it go bidding? No. So that's no flipping good. Not only does it not fit, it still doesn't do anything. Let's try and get this one off. Where's the other one? There it is. Fitting, they're not touching. I mean, that still isn't grand. Yeah, that's not on enough to actually make a connection. Still no noise. Ugh. I do have another one of these boards which I will use to replace the capacitors properly, should it be them. So another 100 for down here. And these are the ones I wanted to start with now, remember? Maybe I should have actually started with them. I got positive that side, negative that side. Make sure my little switch is turned on. Nope, still nothing. Please don't be none of them. Oh dear. I may have hastily removed all these capacitors for no apparent reason. 33. But 33. Yep. No, not quite secure enough. Not connected anymore. I think I've just ruined this. Yeah, I can't actually get the back on. Oh, you're an idiot. Have I got a power cable for it? It would appear I do. And still no sound. Great, so I've done all that for no reason. So Mr. Pokemon can go back in. I've destroyed all of these, but I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to leave that to sit and run for a while and see if the sound comes back or if I've completely balked it. We will revisit this in a future video, but for now I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. This is part 1, really long part 1, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye now.